I really enjoyed last Sunday. It was really nice to lead singing and hear everybody singing so well and so loudly. It was nice to have a lot of people around. It seems like a lot of people had come home after being away. Lots of times I get up on Sunday morning and say, well, there's lots of people away today, and somehow last week, lots of you were around, and it was so nice. I don't know what this weekend will hold. I do know that several people have already started their Christmas holidays and have left. But I do know too that other people are coming here and they'll be here this Sunday morning. So we'll see what we've got. But if you're around, I want to give you an idea of what we're going to talk about so you can be thinking ahead and whatever. Our sermon. I was going to do a sermon about the birth of Christ, but you know that story pretty well. You've been to the Christmas concerts, you've heard the music on the radio, you've heard that story lots of times. Hard for me to do much with that you wouldn't already know. So what I'm going to do is I want to talk about some of the things on the periphery of that story. I want to talk about some of the things that you may not notice, that may not get talked about as much, but are equally important. The sermon is called Old Folks and Angels. And in fact, we're not going to do one sermon, I'm going to do two. I don't really have enough to make a full sermon out of those two ideas, so we're going to do one mini sermon, sing a little bit, and then do another mini sermon, just to be different. So, some thoughts around the birth of Christ. This Sunday, Old Folks and Angels. That's what we're going to talk about. If you're with us for Bible study at 10 o'clock, then read James chapter 5. We might get done the book this week, which would be nice because then we can start a new book in the new year. So we'll see how it goes. The end of James 5 talks about prayer, and we probably need to discuss the things that he says. Most of us pray regularly. Most of us believe in prayer. I think most of us don't pray as much as we ought to, or in the ways that we ought to. And so James has some reminders for us that will be really good. So have a look at James chapter 5. As well, again, there is lunch being served, so bring enough for your family and one other family. Hang around, visit. It might be your last chance before people leave and go all kinds of other places. Good chance to get together. Looking forward to Sunday. If you're around, great. If you've already left on your holidays, have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you when you get back.